Good morning, fellow prospectors. What I want to show you today is a pretty unique way of making a sluice. Now, for all those people out there that are into panning and stuff and you want a sluice, everybody's looking for ways to make sluices. This is a pretty unique way, and this is I've done a couple different designs, and yeah, I want to share with you this design that I constructed here. Now, it's 12 inches wide. You know, I wanted a big sluice because, you know, more material, more gold. And it's about 65 inches long. Now, this right here is tin from an air duct. Now, if you don't have all the tools for metal fabrication and you can't get that really expensive nice metal that you see those keens are made out of, this you can kind of mold to the shape you need, you know. So that's what I worked with. My first model was made out of all wood, and I tell you, it was like a Titanic. The thing was huge, and you couldn't carry it. So, tin here. There's a 2x10 underneath with a handle there for carrying purposes. That really is the base. And you know, it was painted green just to try to help the water, help it from deteriorating, a little bit of protection in the water. It's already been through one season, and I can tell you it's definitely looking like it's definitely going to make it through another season. So a nice solid base. The tin on the side is a little flexible, which is not bad. You know, there's many different ways in this sluice that gold is catch. So here's the riffles. The riffles made out of wood. This is some tedious work. Some wood glue, you know, a lot of shaving. Try to get your angles right. You know, at first I had designed the sluice for a gravity dredge, so I was getting pretty mean with those riffles. But, you know, and this is the new this year. Because of how aggressive these riffles are, I'm always worried about washing gold out. Added in some new mini riffles in between to try to break up the white water that forms after these giant riffles. So just another method to trapping some more gold. Now, in between all those wood riffles is glue. Press, you know, it was all dried with a couple nails. So, and that riffle right here is from the original model I made like 3 or 4 years ago. So believe you people, the wood will last in the water. You just got to kind of tighten it up. What I'll be doing today or tomorrow is putting caulking, clear caulking, silicone, you know, and tighten all these cracks up. Fill it all in, fill up around the screws. I'm going to leave, these are adjustable, you know, so I can adjust the angle, because I haven't tried out these new riffles yet, so I want to leave them available for adjustment when I get out there. So, that's your riffles. Now, to hold this down into place is some clamps, and I use 4 of these. You know, you can go to Harbor Freight Tools right now and pick them up for $1.99 a piece. And you put a couple clamps out there. Yeah, they'll be kind of sticking out of the sluice a little bit and can be a pain in the butt sometimes out in the woods when you're setting up your sluices, but it works, you know. And for the size of the sluice that I've built here, you try to get that circumference, you try to get that size with a keen or anything, you're looking at 130, you know, plus bucks and up, depending on yellow jacket or keen or what you're using. So a little black mat right up here in the front, screwed down with caulking. So during clean out, you know, you can flip this up and get right underneath there and get all that sand out and everything that traps up there. Now, here's your trial and error, people. When you're building your sluice, you gotta have a big circumference, a big area up above, because when that water comes in here, you want a nice V pattern that will start to form and flatten out over this mat and then up over your riffle. So this is the section where I drop my material. right here, so it gets to spread across the black mat. I don't drop it up here sometimes, but mainly right in this area. And there's tons of caulking, you know. I don't go light with the caulking, you know. Tighten up all those corners where you don't want the gold to, you know, I'm sure there's some pieces stuck around in a screw somewhere, but, you know, I'm not too worried about that little bit of gold, you know. It works, you know. So, check these out. These, Walmart, for a 3-pack. You know, everybody's got that diamond plate, all that heavy-duty grating they put down in a sluice like in a Keen. Well, this is just a disposable grill cover that you would put on a grill and cook your vegetables, cook certain stuff. Check that out. And I lay them on top of the carpet. You know what I mean? Just like that. Bang, bang, bang. And you put your riffles on top of that. It works pretty well. You know what? And for the price, just go out and try to buy some of that heavy-duty freaking galvanized stuff. I mean, it's expensive. This carpet, I can't remember if this was just a shaggy carpet I had laying around or if I went out and bought this, but see how deep it goes, and now those ripples are in there. You know, that'll work. That'll catch gold, absolutely. You know, and just, you know, and it cleans up good. You know, I just recently, because this is all dry, did a clean, took it in the house the other day and beat it all up. Got everything out of it, just for the hell of it, because it went through a season. You know, you never know what might still be in the gold. It might be in that mat, but I didn't really see anything, which tells me that, you know, I'm doing a good job during cleanup, and the gold will fall out of that carpet. It's not staying in. See, a bunch of screws, bang, 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 all holding this tin down into place. And then back to this. This right here is an extension, because when I got out there in the field, I noticed I wasn't having a good V pattern to start off before I got to my mat. It was kind of messed up right here, and it wasn't flowing that well. So I had to add this lip here, so more the volume and the way the water would react, I get that V pattern coming in here. So, and then when I did that, you know, of course I had to add a bunch of caulking here to make sure to tighten all this up right here, just so you don't have any material or any gold or anything tucking away and getting to areas that you can't get it out. But yeah, nice little handle. You know, like I said, it may be a little flimsy, but with it, you got enough clamps on there. You know, that gold's not going to make it out the end. Even if it tucks around the corner or tucks on the inside crack on the other side of the riffle of your riffles or something, you know, it's not leaving. It's still staying in there, which is what you want. As long as you do a good clean out and you're not sloppy with a clean out, like I've seen some people on videos where they're just letting their sediment and everything getting all washed and all that. A cleanup is a very important process that you don't. I recommend a tub. Don't just come out with a bucket. You know, bring out like a Rubbermaid tub or something, so you can make sure you get a good cleanup and wash those sluices real well. So that sits right down in there. See that? Water. Like I said, this thing's a beast. And it catches gold. And I tell you, this is just all material that just kicking around the house. You know, these wood, the strappings and all that stuff. But I hope this video helps the other prospectors out there. Give them a couple ideas on how to get aggressive and make their own sluice and save their money from going out and spending 150 bucks. All right. Good luck out there.